Welcome into Small Town Deals 606. Let me see. Give it a minute. Welcome in. I'm thinking that's Josh. Welcome in. Could be wrong. Welcome in, Chris. We'll try to get some stuff put up here ready to run. I've got to set it up. Let me see here. Yeah, I got video games. That's what I'm running right now. I'm just going to run through some right now. I've got to get my iPad open. For what console? Well, I got some Xbox left and some PS2 that I'm going to go through. Yeah. I'm going to have to work on getting some of the PS3 together. I do have PS3, but there's a bunch that I want to keep for my PS3 because I do play my PS3. Yeah, it can be lots or singles. It doesn't matter. To me, either way, it doesn't matter. Like if I run one game, it's $1. I may do five games at $3. I don't know. Depends on if anybody wants it. It all depends. I prefer lots, but usually I end up doing singles. Yeah, I prefer lots because the shipping, with the shipping and all. What is it? Like if you say, for instance, I always like to sell anything two or three or whatever. I don't like selling really one item because it really costs a lot on you guys for shipping. Because when I buy, I know the same way. You don't want to pay like $4 or $5 or whatever shipping is. So usually I like to run either. Sometimes I'll like run two items $2, three items $3, or I'll run five items $3. It doesn't matter. So it saves you on the shipping too. You know what I mean? Also, I bundle too. So I like to do bundles, but usually I start just a little bit higher. You know what I mean, to make up the difference. But it makes more sense to run really. Let's say three. Let's say I run two video games compared to one for shipping. Even though I bundle all of it together, your items. If you buy, say you buy, for instance, you buy 10 games. I mean, I prefer to sell them to you. I could sell them all as a bundle too, but it'd be like $10 or $8. You know what I mean? Either way, it's like five items I can run for $3. I mean, it's just all on what you want. You know what I mean? Any Avon jewelry? You know what? I don't know if I do have any Avon jewelry. Nah, I really don't have much anything jewelry. If I did, it's stray somewhere, a couple pieces here and there. Yeah. The only thing I got right now is just watches. They need batteries. I've got a few watches I can run. I don't know nothing about them. They're just I do a lot of like storage lockers. I still got a bunch of stuff from storage lockers. I don't even show a lot of stuff on here. People don't, you know what I mean? When they come on here, they just see what's on what I have here. You know what I mean? This is just the front to show you what I have that's open, and if you want something from right here. But some of this is listed in the bite now. I'm not sure what I've got in there now. Maybe not. I'm not sure. But I prefer to just do it on the live. It makes it a lot simpler just to run it. You know what I mean? I really don't like to take the time to put it in to buy it now, unless there's an item that's in there probably valued over $100 and up. You know what I mean? Then I would put it in there. Well, I do have items under that, but I'm just saying I prefer to have any expensive items over that's over that in to buy it now. But unless there's somebody in the chat that's willing to, or in the chat that really wants a particular item. Oh, I've got mixed up Pokemon cards. I'm being honest with you. I've got stacks. I can run through them. I just don't want to be going through. I just rather lot them out. You know what I mean? But I still show it. I like to show what I have. Give me just a sec. Okay, got that set up. I just got to watch my phone. It's not holding charge. It's an older phone, so I need to update. Let me see here. Any coins? I have foreign coins, and I got Pokemons. I just got different ones. Uh, Usually I have them in stacks, but I've never went through them, and I just usually sell them that way. It's a lot easier than going through them. But I've got different stacks, but I prefer not to run a big quantity of them because I don't mind doing it, but people like think there's a catch to it. So I'd rather not do it anyways. I did do it, and some people, I think a couple people got mad, but I showed every card that was in it. You know what I mean? But that's a lot of cards to go through. I've done over as much as 75 to 100 cards, and people, you know what I mean? They just, I don't know. It's weird. When you sell it, just you run into all kinds of problems. It's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? They're not going to be satisfied. Doesn't matter what you do. Now, if it's my mistake, I'll own up to it. But if I'm showing you on live, you know what I mean. If I'm showing you exactly, let's see here. For example, I got a pack right now. I'll just use the small pack for example here. I really haven't went through this. I don't even know what in it. I don't like Pokemons. I just get them for the people that like Pokemon. Some of them are newer. I think these are like 23 to 25 is what years they are. I run these. I like to show you what you get. You know what I mean? I'm not the type that really likes to. I've had people say, "Well, do them blind." I was like, I hate to do that because if you get like cards in there that are $1, $2, and I run it, even though I run it for like, say, I run this for $1, and we're going through it, and there's three cards in there worth at least all three cards. Say there's three cards at least worth $8 or $10. You know what I mean? Or $6 or $5. I run it for $1, and you get it for $2, and you have those two or three cards in there may worth 5 or 6 or $8, and I run it for $1 or $2, and you get it for $2, even $1. Uh, I don't know what's in it. You know what I mean? That's all I'm stating. And if they get mad and leave me a bad review, it just makes it look bad on me. You know what I mean? And I've had that happen to a guy. Apparently, he's got mad and he done that. So I'd rather not even really talk about it. I just rather go up and show you what I got. If you want it, you can take it for $1. You know what I mean? Or $5. I was offering stacks like this. I would go through them because I don't know nothing about Pokemon. You know what I mean? So I just read by what they say. If it's a hollow or it's a the shiny cards, you know what I mean. I don't know what's in them. I mean, I sold, for example, there was one pack I went through. I can't remember. I showed it off. I went through one just to see what was in some of the ones that were shiny. I don't have a clue about it. A lot of the cards were in there from $2, 50, $2.50 that I seen on eBay. Called the Bay, you can go look. And I went through one thing just for example to see what they're worth, what kind of things they're worth. Every card was worth. There's approximately 75 to 100 cards. Every one of them was in there was worth at least $1.50 to $2.50. Some of them was worth $4, $8. I've seen a couple, few of them in there worth more than that, a little bit more than that. So if I sell you the whole pack for $10, I just don't want people getting mad at me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just went through one time just to check them out. I don't have time to fool with them. I'll show you, run it for $5, and there you go. You know what I mean? Not saying I don't know nothing. I mean, the only characters I know is the little Pokemon, Pikachu right over there. There. I've had that in a long time, since 2000. but you know what I mean. So that's just the way I do it. And I have football cards. I've had these since. I mean, I've had these a few years. Some of these I've got back years ago out of collections. I just run into them. I don't know. I like to buy up collections. For the past 40 years, I used to buy cards when I was in school. So as a kid, so any old lighters. You know what? I do bargain. Man, let me see. I do have an old lighter. I don't know if this would be anything, but I'm going to check. I got one more. I think I may have another. I don't know. I'll have to look. This is one that's old. I had for a long time, but this is an old Dale Earnhardt. It still flicks. You just got to put the flood in it, down in the wick part of it. That's an old piece I got here. I've had this one a long time. Yeah, I've had this one a long time. I don't even know who makes it. To be honest, I really don't. Somehow I got it. I don't know. Let me sit back up here. I've got another one. Let me see. I might have one more. Let me look real quick since you're asking for something. If I can find it now, that's going to be the catch. Ah, shoot. See? Let me see. Oh, God. What did I do with it? Now I have to look for it. Well, that knocked that one in the head. I went to look for it, and I put it somewhere else. Now, go figure. Yeah, I have one. If I find it, I'll get it out. There's one more I had. It's an old. I think it's an old Zippo lighter. I think I have it put up somewhere. I thought I had it in here in one of my shelves, but I couldn't find it. No, that's all right, man. No problem. It's an old one. I mean, I think it's the Zippo, the old Zippo. Yeah, I've had it over like probably, I don't know. I got it years back in early around 2009, 8 somewhere. Yeah, it's an older one. But, I even got some fishing lines, stuff like that, some fishing stuff. But I don't know if I want to run on here right now or not. A lot of stuff I don't even really research a lot of stuff because there's a lot that you have to go through. You know what I mean? Checking it and stuff like that. Let me see. Somebody said video games. All right, right now I'm gonna run PS. I got PS2. There's a few little Wii games, but they're like the. Let me show, for example. I mean, if you're needing cases, they'd be good for cases. I've got some like these. You know what I mean? These ones right here I could do cheap. I mean, I just don't. That's got the Manny in it, the disc, but they're. I mean, it's a good case if you want to put a game in it. Solid cases, but they got the whatever the video thing in it or whatever, the booklet or whatever in them. I mean, some people might like to do that kind of thing. I don't know. I never owned a Wii, so I don't know about it. You know what I mean? I sold a bunch of a couple weeks to a guy. These Wii games. He took about all of them I had. But I can run these if somebody wants cases real cheap, and you can use the cases or something. Take out the things to sell them or whatever, or use them. But this is the Xbox. I can run some video games. Let me see the Pokemon cards. Okay, I can do that. I'll just run through them. I get different stacks. Let me do a bigger stack here. I'll do a big stack here. Usually I run these for like $10. That's you know what I mean? Killer stack. But like I said, I've had one that I had almost 100 cards in them. They weren't valued less than $2 a card, 2.50. Some of them $4. Those different ones in there. I was just going through them to see just what kind of cards were in them. The ones in the back, huh? The ones in the back left. Oh, you wanted to look at which one, the Pokemon or the Pikachu? Yeah, I've had that one for years. Yeah, It probably wasn't rate real good on the PSA. You know what I mean? High up on the PSA. Yeah, yeah. This is like 2000. Yeah, it all depends on condition on these cards. A lot of them wasn't taken care of. You know what I mean? This is a little rough top loader. It's kind of rough. Yeah, I've seen this one go as much as $100, if not more. I think somebody I've seen have one like this. May have been in worse condition than this one. They were wanting $150. This is just part of the top loader. Uh, I may have some, but I don't sure. I mean, I got a few. I think maybe in my personal collection. I don't take out. This is one probably from ones I had from years ago that where I bought stacks of stuff. I landed cards I don't even know I had. You know what I mean? So, yep. Welcome in, Jason L something. I can't media. I'll just call you media. Andy, welcome in, guys. Let me see here. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna run. Somebody says download that. What's that chat? Something GPT or whatever it's called. I think I had it a couple years ago. I wasn't too satisfied then with it, but usually I go to the Bay and do it. But the Bay's not all accurate. They just go by what people sell. All of them just go by base it off sales. The coins near the Pikachu. Oh, these? Yeah, those are just $half. I think 1971 and newer. I haven't even done the research on the. Oh, I know there's different years there. I've never really done no detail on the DEP, all that crap. I just done a lot of collecting over the years. I just got stuff. I buy off whatnot. I buy everywhere. Buy resale basically. I used to collect at one time. Yeah, I think there's like 19 in there. I'm not sure. There's like 19. I'm not going to guarantee any have any gold or silver. My bad, silver or anything in it. But I've got wheat pennies too. But I start them at a certain price, premium little price, so a premium price. Well, not much of a premium price, but you know what I mean. Got some of these ones here. These coins are got like color into them, but I think these are artificial. I don't want to. They're not natural toning. I think they're just artificial. Somebody likes that kind of thing. I've got like, let me see this one. This is a Sacagawea. I think this is like a proof or something. Proof Sacagawea. Yeah, that's a proof one. I'm thinking it's proof. I don't quote me on it. It just doesn't look like the normal ones. I got a normal one here somewhere laying. And then this other coin. I think this is a Sacagawea. They've artificially tried to. I don't know what they tried to do to it. They tried to. I don't know. They said it was artificial. I don't know. Somebody's into that kind of thing. Let me see. Let me see. Anybody want video games? I do have PS2. Uh, and that the rest of the Xbox I got. Like I said, I'll make you deals and steals of the deal. If you want to flip them back around and resell, you can. I just want to clear them out. I've just got so much stuff. They got the Connect ones. These like this. I could put them somewhere else probably and wait on it, but you want them cheap. I mean, we can do something like that. I just I don't have I have an Xbox, but I didn't go through it. And I have one that was the OG one that was messed up. It wouldn't play games on it. It would show up on the screen on the TV. I hooked it to my TV, and I put a disc in. I guess it's the disc reader or something, the laser disc. So I've just got so many games that I got to clear out. I'm just trying to make more room. I've just got so much stuff. There's the other stuff that I have. I'm simply just trying to see what you like or don't like. I can go pick it out and bring it, show it. But the Pokemons, I can go through and show you cards if you wanted to look through the decks. But I got several of these. I just put them in there. I mean, I could go through them, and you want them $10. Usually, what I do on the bigger stacks. Just trying to think. I've got the Hot Wheels too. I just I like to lot those out too. I just don't know how to figure if I want to run 3 or 5. You know what I mean? Some nice ones too. A few of them I got is really they're hard to get on the diecast. Let me see. These are PlayStation 2. I got more than this. I'm just showing you an example. A little bit of what I have. Some of them come in the cases like this. I've showed these before. That's Madden NFL 2004. Yeah. Some of them's got the manual. Decent. You know what I mean? I played these. I played this football game. Can't remember which one I like better than all of them. Yeah, I played this one. I went all through the PS2. I have my PS2. I have another one, PS2 player console. I probably sell it, but I didn't do it at parts. You put a disc in it. You can put a disc in it, and it'll play it. And then you take it out and put another disc. Like, for example, it's backwards compatible. It'll play a PS1. But if you take the game out while you're playing, after you stop it, and then put another game in, I'm thinking either it's the laser reader or it's the belt. I'm not sure because they got belts in there that turn the disc around when they spin. So I don't know which one it is, to be honest. But I don't see my PS3 won't. It's not backwards compatible to PS2. See, I thought PS3 was when I bought mine. I bought it new in 2013. It's the red one, the slim one, and I still have the original box and everything to it. And it doesn't have a lot of hours on the console on the PS3, but but I can play the PS1 games in it, but I can't play the PS2. I think they said some of the fat PS3s could, but I don't know. I tried one time. I had one I sold. It wasn't backward compatible to PS2. So now the PS2 will do one, but it won't. That's about it. You know what I mean? So I've got sport ones on the PS2, racing ones, and the SOCOM 2. Yeah, I played all those. Then the Madden, of course. See, some of these cases are kind of a little rough here, you can see, but the game's fine. Some of them crappy cases. I don't have many like that, but most of them pretty decent, pretty good shape, really good shape. So that's on the PS2s. Somebody wants those. I can lot a bunch like this out for $3 if you want them. Run them at 3. Yeah, there's even basketball. Any Pokemon? Yeah, I got Pokemons. I can go to show you some. Some it's randoms, 23 to 25. I did run into some that were like 21s, but I just don't look through them. I've got to use a. Yeah, I can show you. Let me go get some more because I mean I want a variety show you. I don't know. I mean I don't care much for Pokemon, but some people do. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm back. Like I said, it's random. Oh, the 90, 99, 2000, 2000. Nah, really, I don't mess with Pokemons. I just, you know what I mean? Really, I just get these like somebody's wanting Pokemon. No, but I've got different stacks of these. I don't know nothing about them. I just get them, and like I said, I don't know nothing in them. I just show you and run them for $10 or whatever, $5 or whatever. You know what I mean? Some might have base in them, some might have shinies. I don't know. You know what I mean? I can go through. I'll just show you an example of one I have. If you want to look, I think I don't even know what year this is. These might be 25. I don't know. Let me get a magnifying glass because I can't see the dates. I really can't. Okay, give me just a sec. Now these are 25, but I'm not going to swear all of them's 25. But they could be, they might not be. But I can show you if you're interested. If not, it's all right. I'll take the old one. Yeah, I passed it. Thank you, friend. Oh, you're welcome. But see, I've got different ones. Different ones. I don't know. I mean, I'd have to go through them, and like I did before, I used to just go through them, show you what I got, run them for $5. You know what I mean? For these like this, I run for like $5. Well, yeah, ones like this. But then I got stacks like this one, the bigger stacks about like these. I haven't personally went through these. You know what I mean? So just straightforward with you. I don't know. Like I said, I usually like to show them off what you got, what you want. If you like them, run them for $5, $10. Go from there. You know what I mean? There was only like one stack that I did when I was selling first started that I went through and uh, and ran them. You know what I mean? That I actually went through and looked at before I ran the stacks. To be honest with you, the stack that I had, I can't remember if I ran it or not because I ran all so many of them I was running for cheap. You know what I mean? So $10 for a stack like this, you really can't beat it. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to hype it up and say there's anything in there. These are like 25. Some might be 23. I'm not sure. I did find a stack that had like 20, a few 21s in it. But I just try to carry so many because people like Pokemons for their kids or whatever. Or they just want to add them in their collection. You know what I mean? So I usually just try to sell it cheaper so you can get something that you know what I mean, you like. I don't, but like I said, I always like to go through them. If there's a particular one you like or stack, I'll run it for like $10. Like I said, these are like these hollows or whatever they got. I don't care nothing about them. I don't know nothing about them. All I know there's some that's hollows that work more. And for example, like some of these here, they have the full art. They're worth more. That's all I know. The shiny ones sometimes a little bit more. I don't know. I was born and raised in the '80s, so Pokemon was never my thing. It was more my nephew's thing around 2000. My sister would get him cards or something, but I don't know where they're at. My sister said she was going to send them back to him because he moved, but he's like 26. I don't know how old the cards are, but I would like to get a hold of the cards, but she's not going to let me get them. It's his cards anyway, so do what they like. And I do have gold too. My ring, I got a ring, 14 karat. I gotta have five on that one. This is a personal, my personal. I've already sold like three rings a while back, so this is for my personal rings. So then I got sterling silver piece. This one's like the antique, like it's got numbers and dates and numbers in there or something on the inside. Yeah, sterling silver. So Hot Wheels, pissed. I may have a PS. Let me see. I don't know, a handful. PS1 games. The only one I got on hand in front of me is right now is this is the Thunder WCW NWO. It's in this little cheap case. I put it in here so it wouldn't get damaged, but if I had another actual case to put it in, I could probably put it in one of the empty ones. But yeah, it is what it is. Probably could put it in something else like this. Fast and Furious orange car. Let me see. That one. I don't think you bought from me before, have you? Yeah. I usually try to cut people deals on them because I got so much in it. You know what I mean? Usually I know about average what they go for, resell for. Oh, you never have. Yeah, everything back here. Usually these are I got them at around a flat rate of 12, no less. I can't do less. But if you see one you like, I'll run it. You know what I mean? I'm not. But these over here are totally different. This is just this way. Yeah. These are all the ones I have. Like over here on the end, they got pink slips on the bottom. Those are Porsche 911s. Then the Subarus right there. But the one pink slip, there's two pink slips there. If you like the pink slips, some like pink slips, some like the most of them on here's the Fast and the Furious ones. Yeah. Usually I run these at no less than 12. I can't do it less than 12. But not saying if you buy from me, I'll make you a better deal. I usually like to sell. I'll lower stuff. I'll lower stuff if you buy from me or something. Like say for example, you've been buying from me or whatever. It doesn't matter if it's marbles or if you buy from me. I just usually try to. I work your deals out. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. Welcome in. And you can make an offer. The worst thing, only thing that you can get back from me if you make an offer of something I'm showing. And I'll tell you no or yeah, I can do it or I can't. That's why I say that's just the way I do. So, but I do have video games. The PS2. I've ran. I've went through all those games. It's just a lot of sports. People don't like sports. I'm just going to use this as an example. Yeah, no other Pokemons. No. The only ones you got right here are in these bags or whatever. Yeah, these are right now the only ones I have. I just do them stacks. I never personally been through them, so if we went through them, it'd be our first time together because I don't know mom, and I'm not really a Pokemon person. So I was born in the late mid '70s and raised in the '80s, so I'm OG on that stuff. I don't the newer stuff. Like I said, I like to show everything I got. I played this game. It's a pretty cool game. It's got the purple disc, if that means anything. But I start my video games. I was doing dollar starts on it since it was games. The cases are solid on the PS2. Now the Xbox. Now some of those are really thin games. They made these tougher. See how tough they're tougher than the Xbox 360, anyways. The OG now, I had some of those. To be honest with you, I may have a rare few of the Xbox of the OG Xbox games left. About sold all of them cheap. I run everything for $1. Usually it goes for $1. It goes, you know what I mean? But I can run like 3 games for 5 or whatever, or 3 for 3. It don't matter.
there's particular ones you like, but I think this one did sell before around $8. If I can't remember, if I remember correctly, but that's been a while. So then I got sport ones here. Yep. Now some of them has Manny, some of them don't. But the cases are really clean. Yeah, a lot of the PS2s are really solid on their cases. Yeah, I played this game. There was another one I liked better than this game in basketball. I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was on PS1. I can't remember. So I can lot them. Like I said, 1, 3, 5 games. But like I said, it's no big deal. If you want Xbox or whichever. It's like this one here, for example. I checked. It's been a while since I. That's what the price I wrote it was selling for. That's what the price was selling for. But the case is kind of rough on this one. So, with the paper anyway. But the game, I played this one too. Doesn't have a Manny. I did play it though. Pretty cool game for that one, anyways. Let's see here. Yeah, at the time it was around 10, give or take, or whatever. Let me see. Yeah, I got prices written on them. That thing went for like $5. There's just some of them, certain ones of them, sports. You got hockey ones, baseball ones, NASCAR, uh, football, NCAA, and Need for Speed. I think that went for like $8 at one time, but it's a little rough on the case, but it works. They all play. But I could do stacks if you want stacks of games. Here's another stack. Let me see here. Well, maybe I just sold these, but yeah, they have multiple sports like hockey, different hockey ones, like the car one I just showed. Yeah, I played all these, but PS2s. Then I got Xbox. Let me see what I got in Xbox. I got a lot of these dance ones too. These are on the Xbox 360 Connect ones. Pretty solid cases on them. They're not bad. These were the purple cases. Just different ones, exercise or whatever. Dance ones. Some more dance. I think this is the OG one when they first started coming out with the dance ones on the Xbox. The original. What time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock. Well, if nobody wants anything, I'm gonna probably get off here. I'm gonna try to get some fishing stuff up on here, maybe. Some that's interesting fishing items. Yep. Put the marbles over here. Maybe people can see marbles. I also have money too. Foreign money, like bills. I've got foreign bills. People like foreign bills. And the coins. Oh, this is a bad time to get on, anyways. I hate getting on this early in the evening. Hi, T.S. Cole. Welcome in. What are you looking for? I've just got so much stuff.
I've got Hot Wheels, Matchbox. I do have comic books, but I'm not going through them right now. I've got them buried. I've got a few I can run, but that I can get to. But I may come back on later. I don't know. More people comes back on and dig out some more stuff and put through here. I've just got so much stuff. This ain't even this ain't even a this not even a third of what I have or a quarter of what I have. Maybe a tenth. I've just got so much stuff that I got to go through. So much stuff. Variety. I've got so much variety too. Ball cards. I do have a bunch of ball cards. Yeah, a bunch of ball cards. There's way more than this. This is just some I brought in here to show. This ain't even a this is not even the tip of the iceberg, really. Some older patch. Those are from like early, mid 2000. Some of them newer, some of them older. If anybody's interested, I could also do a card show or sell cards. Start them at $1 or something. Run them at $1 and go. I probably might do that tonight. Somebody wants cards. I'll just run through and run them $1. $1 make you holler. That's what people like. It's like going to the flea market and whatnot. It's like going to the flea market and whatnot. Ever since I've been on there 2 years, it's about what it is. Yeah, I've got more cards. I've got a variety of them. I just can't pull them off on the table here. I've just got so many of them to go through. Some newer, some older rookie cards. It's all mixed up. And then these. But I've got coins too, state quarters. If you buy state quarters, that belt buckle there, that's solid. I've just got so much stuff. Coins, $half, stack of $half, probably about 17, 19 there. Then I got marbles. I got more marbles. I don't even know I really want to sell my marbles, but I sell them. Make your deals and go. See, I got foreign coin. Well, no, this is a quarter up. What the heck? Now, this is actual Sacagawea. I was showing some over here. It was like, I don't know if they're artificially thing, but this is actual Sacagawea. Yeah, plenty of ball cards I can run through. I may do it tonight. If anybody wants interested tonight, we'll run ball cards. If you come back, I'll just run some through there for $1, $2, whatever you want. Very clean cards too. Run them for $1 and let them go. Oh, I did most of my collecting when I was young, when I first started in the 80s. Then over the years, I just got collections here and there, here and there. Yeah, that's where it went. These a little bit rough top loaders. There's nothing wrong with the card. It's just a top loader. Yep. Oops. See, drop it, don't dent it. There you go. I may do a show tonight. My phone's about to die. I may run some cards tonight, run through them, and go from there. And if you want Pokemons, I can run through those. Like I said, I usually do big stacks, $10. Go through them. Either you don't want them or you don't. It don't really matter. I have a bunch. Smaller stacks. These are the smaller stacks. I'll run them for like $3. Something like this, $3. I'll start it. Show you if you want to look at it, or just look at it, or I've got different ones. So $5. Can't beat that really. Yeah, I got more. Let me see if I already showed those. Oh, I've got more cards, sport cards, football, basketball. There's just so many cards I got. It's just crazy. Playing cards too. Yep, clean. Yep. But I may probably come back on about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. I don't know. I'll be up a while tonight anyway, so it ain't no big deal. But if you want to, I've got PS2. You want to come back later? I can do the PS2. I got PS2 more than this. Probably 4 times this right here. If you want bulk or whatever, let me know. Then the Xbox. I'm low on my Xbox. I got rid of a lot of them. I can do lots or the sports. I've already let a lot of people go through and nip and tick through them. So, but I'm gonna probably get off here. I'll probably be back on later tonight. Have a good night. I'm gonna try to come back on later. Then again, I might list more stuff somewhere else a little bit and do that, and then come back. Have a good one.